Hey, what is up, everybody? George Zimney here, president and founder of Zeal Financial Group, your friend, your co-partner in business, and one of your mentors to a lot of you. Hey, I'm excited to talk to you today. This is the first of many episodes of Zeal TV, and so here we go. Just to give you an idea of what to expect and kind of what the purpose is behind this. We are growing at a rapid pace. We've grown every single year over the last almost 8 years we've been in business. And we've added amazing people. We've built out new offices. We're now over 8 offices across multiple states in the Midwest, all the way down to Texas. And we continue to expand and grow and open and develop in new opportunities and new markets. And so this is one way for me to be able to reach out and touch each and every one of you and bring everybody on the same page with what's going on with this incredible company made up of absolutely astonishing people with you all, with making up Zeal Financial Group. So we're going to have a lot of recognition. We're going to have a shout out and kudos to some of the spotlight new representatives and team leaders. You can expect there will be some type of positive message from me, some training, some inspiration, and then we'll kind of bring everybody on the same page as far as really what's going on within Zeal, who's doing what incentives are out there, where are we in the calendar, both the regular calendar and the production calendar for tied with family heritage, and kind of bring everybody on the same page. Because as our company grows, we want to make sure that we maintain the synergy of all the amazing accomplishments and achievements that you all are doing. So anyway, so here we go. So Zeal, for those of you, first off, that don't know what Zeal means, Zeal is short for zealous. And the definition that's part of our mission is the following. We define Zeal as an intense enthusiasm or passion to accomplish one's dream or goals in life. And that's exactly what Zeal represents. We bring a career vehicle, an opportunity, if the individual chooses to pursue it and drive it properly, to drive that vehicle to success. We provide the vehicle for the individual, for the people, for the communities to get to where they want to go in life. Okay, and so Zeal broken down, Z is for zealous, an intense passion for life and achievement. E is for energy. We bring a positive energy brought into people's lives daily. A is for action. We don't talk about what we're going to do. We act and we do it. We are a results-oriented direct sales entity, and we get stuff done. And L is for leadership. We're developing leaders daily, and we are people on a mission to continue developing leaders. So that's Zeal. So let me dive into it. Here we go. We're going to start off with some recognition. And I want to give a quick shout out to our new representatives just over the past, looks like 5 weeks. We've got Scott Gilmore, recruited by Aaron Sorensen in the state of Illinois. Patrick McMillan, recruited by Nick Burrell in the state of Kansas. Andy Drysdale, recruited by his brother, Ryan Drysdale in the state of Missouri. Patrick Carter, recruited by Andy Drysdale, who just started with us in the state of Illinois. We've got Mohammed Shahika, recruited by Ryan Drysdale up in the Chicago office. We've got Christopher Tyree, recruited by Ryan Drysdale out of the Chicago office. Lindsay Bootner by Paul Zimney, just on the Illinois side of the St. Louis office. Tony Kane, recruited by Brian Brickhouse in Missouri. We've got new representative, welcome to the team, Michael Compton, recruited by newer representative Crystal Haynes. Looks like Michael's on the Illinois side. Rebecca Graham, recruited by Paul Zimney, just east of the St. Louis office on the Illinois side. Jill Ramirez, recruited by Joel Jankowski down in Texas. Welcome to the team, Jill. We've got Suzette Benink, recruited by Ryan Drysdale, looks like out of the Chicago office. Lacey Cobb, recruited by Brian Brickhouse out of Missouri. And Marcia Smith, recruited by Nick Burrell out of the Kansas City office. Those are our newest team members and representatives and future superstars. Welcome to the company. Folks, the next thing I want to get into and recognize is our top year-to-date recruiters for the entire year in Zeal. Coming in the 4th spot, tied with the 3rd spot, Paul Zimney and Brian Brickhouse both have 11 new recruits on the year. Congratulations to both of you guys. We've got Nick Burrell with 12 recruits, just one ahead of Paul and Brian, and leading the charge, folks, not only with Zeal, but all of Family Heritage so far this year is Ryan Drysdale with 26 recruits, on pace to set a Family Heritage record for most recruits globally in the history of Family Heritage. Ryan Drysdale is on pace. Ryan, keep up the good work. You're an inspiration to us all. Okay, so now moving on. Quick shout out to Zeal, which is all of you in a collaborative effort, the sum of many parts making the whole. Zeal, you are number one in all of Family Heritage this year, and new representatives, new recruits. Congratulations, Zeal. That is awesome. That is huge. So number one, not just by a little, but by a complete landslide. The number 2 recruiting organization is with David Witchard, and they have 61 recruits this year. Zeal is at 92 new reps this year. Number 1 in the entire company of Family Heritage. Credit goes to everybody that's chiming in here. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to move into team sales. Those that are climbing the career track in leadership are team leaders and above. I want to first recognize this quarter the top 3 team leaders and their production. Number 3 coming in, Brandy McClure, ex-teacher about a year and a half ago, now team leader with Family Heritage, 56,362. Brandy McClure, number 3 in this quarter. Number 2 team leader, team production, Kevin Stanfield, 96,000 this quarter. And number 1 is Ryan Drysdale. His team has put up over 113,000 in production so far this quarter. Moving on, year-to-date top 3 team leaders. Here we go, big drum roll. Year-to-date, who's leading the way? Number 3 happens to be Brandy McClure again. 326,000 plus in production this year. Brandy, that's incredible. Number 2, Kevin Stanfield. Check this out. Over 500,000 in team production this year, on pace for over $1 million in 2017. Kevin, well done. Keep it up. And number 1, could you guess who it is? It's Big Daddy Ryan Drysdale. Get this, folks. Over 726,000 cumulative team production so far in 2017. He is pushing for a sales director, agency owner promotion where he would branch off of Zeal and be the first ever independent agency off of Zeal Financial Group. And his company will be called Focus Business Group. And he is almost halfway there, driving hard. Future Focus Business Group, you owe it to your leader, you owe it to yourselves to create your own division, your own company. So keep pushing hard. You've got everybody behind you supporting you as the first ever Zeal promoted agency owner with Ryan Drysdale and Focus Business Group. So 726,000 pushing for 1.5 million. The beautiful thing about that, folks, is anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. So Ryan, number 1 year to date in team leader production. Well done. Keep it up. Okay, so there's the recognition continues. Now we're going to go into sales. We have some incredible achievements on the selling side, both with new representatives and some of our veterans. Top 3 sales last week. Number 3, Brian Brickhouse, 4,296. Number 2, Janelle Stanfield, $5,302 in premium last week. And number 1, Andrew Meyer, $8,552 just last week. 21 apps sold by Andrew Meyer. Well done, Andrew. Top 3 sales quarter to date. Check this out. This is going to blow you away. Number 3 quarter to date is a brand new representative who's only been with us for 12 days. Andy Drysdale, $26,191 in premium. He just started with us, I just want to stop for a second and give you kind of a new agent profile, spotlight, extravaganza, kudos, whatever you want to call it. It's exciting. Andy Drysdale, get this, folks, moved his family from Illinois to Springfield, Missouri, sold their home in Illinois, moved to Springfield for this opportunity, opening an office with his life savings, taking his personal investment savings, putting it into opening an office here in a month or two, a true franchise within Zeal Financial Group, a true business owner within this agency. But before opening that office, Andy Drysdale is selling a ton of insurance. And guess how he's doing it? Hi, Mrs. Jones. Hi, Mr. Jones. I'm Andy with Family Heritage. I'm supposed to talk to everybody here in XYZ about cancer and heart disease. I only get a few minutes. Do you have a place to sit down? He's doing it door to door, family to family, small business to small business, getting referrals, working the referrals, doing the deal. Folks, he's been here 12 days, $26,191 in premium. And he's the number 3 agent in this quarter, on pace to be the number 1 agent in this quarter if he just simply keeps up the trend that he set. Way to go, Andy. We're so thrilled to have you as part of our business. Number 2, Janelle Stanfield at $30,334 on the quarter. Janelle, you are rocking, my friend. And number 1, guess who it is? Andrew Meyer, $39,790 of insurance. And for those of you that don't know Andrew, Andrew came from a college background straight to Family Heritage and Zeal and has been with us ever since. And he's been with us for, golly, I think it's been over 5 years now, and he continues to pick up the pace. He is up massively over last year. If you don't think that this gets better, it does. Year over year, Andrew continues to improve. Look at this. So far in the quarter, $39,790. Okay, top 3 in sales year to date. In the number 3 spot, I'm super excited about this gal, Lisa Keating. Check this out, folks. $115,503 of insurance sold by Lisa Keating. Lisa was a nurse for decades, left a nursing career mid-year last year to start with our company. First sales job, first time ever in insurance. And look what she is doing in 2017. Well done, Lisa. Number 2, guess who? She's been number 2 in all the other spots. Janelle Stanfield, Miss Consistency. Get this, $150,781 this year so far. And we're just over the mid-year point. Andrew Meyer, number 1. You wouldn't have guessed, right? Yeah, right. This guy is leading the way. $185,844. Is anybody going to catch Andrew? Man, Janelle, you're right there. Lisa, you're right there as well. So Andrew, well done. Keep it up. Okay, change gears for a second. Let's move into Costa Rica. Okay, so you'll see on your screen the Costa Rica incentive flyer. I just want to briefly go through what this is. There's 3 ways to win. You should all know this and be tracking it every single week. Level 1, or way 1 that you can win, is in personal sales. It's $80,000 for level 1, $95,000 for level 2. And remember, if you can't go on the trip, which is going to be November 29th to December 2nd, if you cannot go, don't slow down. Don't take yourself out of the running. Go for this thing. Why? Because you can still win cash. In personal sales, if you hit $80,000 and win level 1, you get a $750 cash bonus if you can't go on the trip. If you win level 2, you get a $1,200 cash bonus. Folks, it will pay you to win this thing, even if for whatever reason circumstances are what they are. You can't go. Still win it. Still run for it. You got nothing to lose. For those that are going, this is going to be the very best, most elite, most exciting, most exclusive international incentive trip that you have ever experienced in your life. Private 5-star luxury accommodations in our own private home, which has already been reserved and rented. We have a butler, we have a gourmet chef, we have a bartender and a maid serving us for this week that we're in Costa Rica. It is like nothing that any of us have ever experienced. It's going to be incredible. The house is set on the hillside, nestled in the actual rainforest, about a mile away from the actual beach in the Pacific Northwest coast of Costa Rica. We fly into Liberia. We get picked up by a shuttle, 30 minutes to the house, and the week is ours. The infinity pool, from certain angles, looks like it continues into the ocean. It's that beautiful, blue, pristine, and clear, just tranquil where we're going to be. It's going to be absolutely astonishing. I don't know anybody that's ever been on a corporate sponsored incentive trip like this that even compares to what we're going to do in Costa Rica on this trip. You want to get somebody committed to it and you want to take them. Do not miss this thing. Trust me. Do not miss it. Okay, way number 2 that you win. This is personal sales and new recruits. Personal sales of $50,000 and 5 new recruits wins level 1. Personal sales of $60,000 and 7 new recruits wins the entire trip at level 2. And you can still win cash if you can't go. And then number 3 is team sales and new recruits. $240,000 team sales, 6 new recruits, $280,000 team sales, and 8 new recruits. Okay, so again, that's the qualifications. Now let's go through and talk about who so far can still win this thing based on what they've done the first, looks like the first 10 weeks. It's a 17-week qualification. Including this week right now, there are 7 weeks left. When this week is over, there are 6 weeks left. So remember, if you're going for personal sales, you got to get to a minimum 80,000. So here's where everybody stands. Those that are qualifying for level 2, Brian Brickhouse, sitting at just under 20,000, 6 new recruits. Let's see, Nick Burrell, sitting at 28,000, 5 new recruits already. Let's see, we've got those going for level 2. Also, Joel Jankowski, sitting at 26,000 in sales. So Joel, you need for level 1 about another 25,000 in sales. You've got 2 recruits right now. You need 3 more recruits. You've got 7 weeks to get 3 more new reps to produce insurance and run with them. Those for pursuing level 2, Paul Zimney. Paul, you're sitting at 19,048 in premium, 5 new recruits. Paul, you need about 30,000 more of insurance sales, and looks like you've hit the recruits already for level 1. To get to level 2, you need 40,000 more of insurance sales and 2 new recruits. You're so close, Paul. Going for sales, those that are on pace for sales, we've got Stan Turner sitting at 22,000. Stan, you need about 58,000 left. You can do that. Janelle Stanfield sitting at 47,000, totally on pace. Andrew Meyer sitting at 44,000. Patrick McMillan. Patrick, you're over 10,000. All you need is 70,000 left. That's 10,000 a week. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but if you believe, you can achieve. If you inspect what you expect, if you set your schedule, if you make the sacrifice, Patrick, you can hit that. I'm going to read everybody over 10,000 because it's still achievable. Brandon McClure, 38,000, totally on pace. Dan Lorenz, 10,000, even almost. Dan, you can still hit this. It's going to take a lot of more effort, more focus, Dan, than what you've done, but it can be done. Lisa Keating, 35,000, on pace. Let's see, we've got Andrew Drysdale, again, brand new with us. Andy, you're at 26,000. You need, the difference of 80 or 90 and 26. So you're doing what you need to do. Chris Dell, 17,000. Chris, you can win this thing. You totally can with focus and drive. And so, folks, that's everybody. And then we've got Ryan Drysdale on pace in team sales and recruits. So, Ryan, you're on pace. Keep it up. Okay. Last thing before I get into sharing something that I've learned over the years with you and something that you can take with you and become a better person, a better business owner with us. But last thing before we get into that, I want to talk about our calendar. So check out the calendar. You all have a Zeal and a Family Heritage calendar. So we're right now, where we stand, we're in week 33 of 52. This is week 33. It's week 3 out of 4 for the production month of August. I'm talking about the week of July 31st. Technically, this week ends on Tuesday, the next Tuesday, at 10:59 p.m. So you can still hit your goals going into Tuesday at 10:59 p.m. Plenty of time to do that. Let's see. Again, week 3 out of 4 for the sales bonus, for the August sales bonus. We're at, let's see, the last week for Costa Rica, just to remind you, is the week of September 11th. So technically the very last day for Costa Rica, the very last day is September 19th at 10:59 p.m. So folks, I would be tracking that on a daily basis. You've got still 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 weeks to qualify for FHLA 101 and FHLA 201. So if you don't know what that means, talk to your team leader. That is the company's development investment into you to get you to the next level of income, earnings, and business growth with our company, to get you to climb that career track to team leader and field director and market director and regional director, national director, and sales director. That's what the FHLA 101, 201, 301 is for, is to get you to climb that ladder, to make more money, make more impact. So you've got about 10 weeks or so to qualify still for that. And then we've got Orlando. Folks, we're in 1, 2, 3, 4. This is week 5 of 20 of Orlando. If you're going to wait till the end to win Orlando, you won't be in Orlando. Now's the time to start. The Orlando incentive is going to be bonkers, off the wall, incredible. You do not want to miss Orlando. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this week, 7 weeks left in Q3. Now's the time to capture the opportunity and make it happen. A lot going on. Last but not least, the most important date coming up for your calendar is the next Business Builder Week, our massive mega push week, is the week of August 14th. So on Sunday, August 13th, Brian Brickhouse and Ryan Drysdale, myself, are going to be leading a webinar for all of Zeal to get our minds and our hearts in the right place for the next Business Builder Week, which kicks off Monday, August 14th. So the kickoff webinar Sunday, details to come from Brian Brickhouse. Look for that in an email in the next week to 2. I know we already sent out one email with some of the details and the schedule and how to prepare, but again, Sunday evening. And folks, Business Builder Weeks, push weeks, we don't ask a lot other than put on the jersey of the team, play your part, and set your schedule to work harder, longer, faster, more urgency, set higher goals, have more positivity and enthusiasm, and bottom line, generate a dramatically higher result in that 1 week a month. We all come together as a team, we all get in the field, we do the deal, and we make magic happen. We are going after a record that week, 200,000 in sales. 200,000 in sales is what we're going after that week, that Business Builder Week, the week of August 14th, and we need you to play your part. So make sure that's in your calendar and you're getting your family and those that care and love for you, get them involved and get them feeding you positivity and accountability to make that a humongous week. Okay, so that's a little bit into the calendar. Now we're all on the same page. Okay, so folks, the last thing I want to talk to you about today is really exciting to be. It's probably been the most impactful thing in my life, my entire lifetime, has been my personal development. And that starts with, for me, reading every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't take a day off ever. It's that important to my life, to my family, to my spirituality, to my business, to my ability to lead and mentor and inspire people. It pertains to everything that makes me the best me that I can be, is reading. Okay? So it's that important. So check this out. Being that this is the first ever Zeal TV channel program, the titles, the names are all going to come to fruition here soon, but this is the first ever introduction to this concept. I'm not going to go into any one book or anything technical. I just want to show you the power of what's inside these things, these books. These books, do you realize books are simply somebody's life of experience and failures and struggles, and what they learn from that put into something that you can learn from, that you can feed into your brain. Why would you go through a failure when you can learn from someone else's failure? You can avoid a lot of those failures in life and in business. That's what constant feeding of that knowledge through reading can do for your life. You can avoid the obstacles others have had to struggle through, right? Check this out, the Sales Leader Playbook. I'm going to go through some of these. The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, written by Darren Hardy. Success Magazine. I have hundreds of these things in my office in my home. Look at this. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. This is The Power of Positive Thinking. It's a tiny little book, a practical guide to mastering the problems of everyday living. Costs $4. And let me see when this thing was published. I don't know if I'll be able to find it here. Well, it doesn't matter. I think it was published forever ago. Success principles will always be success principles. I'll tell you the reason why this is so important, why all this literature and this time and money invested in this paper and the time invested in putting this paper into my brain, all of this it's astonishing how you can change your life. How you can change your life truly by picking this stuff up and just reading daily. So look at this. I'm just going to go through. I highlight things as I go through these and I read these books. And let me just read you a couple of passages just to help you see what's in these things. This one is, let's see, it's called The Dip. Is that the best you can do? Job applications in all caps letters, junk mail with the misspelled name, salespeople who are eager to open an account but never follow up, doctors who don't bother to call to see if the new medication worked for the long-time patient. People settle. They settle for less than they're capable of. This is talking about the dip we all go through in business and life and how to get through it. The power of positive thinking. Check this out. I'll just read the first paragraph. Look at this. Well, the first paragraph tells about what the book's about. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. With a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Self-confidence leads to self-realization and successful achievement because of the importance of this mental attitude. What I was getting at earlier, I couldn't finish my sentence. I was so excited about these books in front of me. 90% of your success in this career and life has nothing to do with your technical ability. I will repeat. 90%, I believe, of your success in this career and making money and selling policies and recruiting reps and your success in all the other areas of your life has nothing to do with technical abilities. 90% of it has to do with this thing. So how much time and money are you putting into this thing every single day? Those that put more in here will get more out here. Okay? Check this out. Relentless. Relentless is an incredibly inspiring book. It will challenge the way you see business in the world. Check this out. This is by Tim Grover. He's the trainer for Kobe Bryant. He was the trainer for Michael Jordan. All these guys, probably the most world-renowned personal physical trainer, mental trainer for professional athletes in the world. He says, when I train my athletes, it's a dictatorship with 3 rules. Show up, work hard, and listen. If you can do those 3 things, I can help you. If you can't, we have no use for each other. I will bust my ass for you every way possible, but I expect you to do the same for yourself. I'm not going to work harder than you do for your benefit. Show me you want it, and I'll give it to you. Folks, that actually, I picked that up from Tim. That has become my philosophy on business. I can lead you to water. I can teach you and show you the benefit of drinking, but you have to drink it. That's what Tim is saying. I can't work harder than you. I will give you everything I've got, but you're going to have to do the following. 3 things. He says, show up, work hard, and listen. For us, with Zeal, that's there it is right there. That will determine your career success. If you show up, you work hard, and you listen, your chances of being successful are way up here. There you have it. That's awesome. Thank you, Tim. We've got Heidi Klum on the cover of Success Magazine. This magazine is incredible, and it comes with an audio. You get a CD that you can listen to from some of the top success mentors, authors, business people in the world. And if you just go through this thing, this section's act happy, be happy. If we act like we're happy and confident, we can be more happy and confident. There's a whole article talking about how to act, how to fake happiness, and how that psychology of faking it will make you become more happy and confident. I mean, anything you're struggling with, all these people have struggled with the same things. Most of them have had more hardship. Urban Meyer wrote an incredible book I read about 6 months ago called Above the Line. The subtitle, Lessons in Leadership and Life from a Championship Season. One of the best college football coaches ever wrote an entire book about what he's learned about being a football coach and the friendships and the challenges and the hardship. Look at this. Just turn to random page 47. I underline one last point that is enormously important. How you feel is not always the best guide for what you should do. Wow. How you feel is not always the best guide for what you should do. There are times you will feel a strong impulse or desire to do something below the line. When that happens, use the skills that we are teaching you. Press pause and ask yourself, what does this situation require of me? Then get your mind right and step up. Act with intention, not impulse. Fight for above the line response. He's saying don't let your emotions dictate your actions, because the way we feel always isn't necessarily the right thing to do for our life. Is that feeling and acting on that feeling going to go against what you know is right? Above the line activities that yield above the line results. How do we progress? How do we grow? We do above the line activities, not always necessarily doing what we feel like we want to do, right? So we can all relate to that. Anyways, the point is, I literally pulled the first 5-6 books off of my shelf and look at, just from flipping them open and reading things I underlined when I read these, just look at the concepts, the messages, the positivity, what we've learned in about 5 minutes of just going through a few of these. So the point is, 90% of your success, I believe, is not in your technical ability to sell or understand your product, or all those things are important. That's the 10%. But 90% is what you put in here that allows you to get the things that you see out here. Anyway, so that's what we've got for the Zeal channel, episode number 1. Folks, to reiterate, let me tell you what ZEAL stands for to our company. Zeal is for zealous, an intensity and passion for life and achievement. E is for energy. We put in a positive energy brought into people's lives daily. A is for action. We don't talk. We do. We act. And L is for leadership. We're people on a mission to develop leaders. You matter. You count. You are part of this team. You have a jersey. You have an expectation of yourself, and there's an expectation put on you. What are you going to do to stay above the line? What are you going to do today, right now, tomorrow, the next day, to progress in your life and play your part as a part of this team and progress in business? I appreciate every one of you. I'm excited, as you can hear, about where we're going. I love where we've come from. It's great where we are, but where we're going is what excites me. We'll see everybody on top. Until next time, until next week, stay zealous, live your life with zeal. I'm George Zimney, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you.